There's someone I look up to. He's the most powerful wizard ever, master of 1,000 spells, so they call him the Thousand Master. He travels around the world, saving countless people from misery. So I want to be a Magister Magi, just like him. Then, when I am, maybe I'll find him somewhere in this wide, wide world. Okay, but how do you do that exactly? Hey everybody, Akari here, and welcome to today's video. So, how do you become a Magister Magi? It's a pretty simple question. After all, Neji's goal right from the start was to become a Magister Magi just like his dad was. This is one of the main driving forces of the story, just like Naruto trying to become Hokage, or Luffy trying to become the Pirate King. It's even in the title of some versions of the manga. But despite that, the series doesn't really explore the actual process of becoming one. In this video, I'll be doing my best to figure out how you earn the title, and by extension, what it really means to be a Magister Magi. Let's start with what we do know. According to Neji's little speech in Chapter 4, a Magister Magi is a powerful mage that goes around helping less fortunate people all over the world. But it's later clarified that this is the job of all mages, not just Magisters, though they are obviously a lot more powerful, and we can probably assume they are given a lot more responsibility as well. All mages aspire to be them, and based on how the characters talk about it, this seems to be the highest status someone can attain in the magical community. Which makes perfect sense. Magister Magi literally means Master Mage. So how does one actually become one? Well, the first requirement is that you know magic. This seems pretty obvious, but it's taken a lot more seriously than you might think. Despite all his strength and all the respect he has in the community, Takemichi can't be considered a Magister Magi because he doesn't technically know magic. So that means that key users like Kotaro, Ku, and Kaede are all out of the running. Or maybe just people whose names start with K. And according to Chow at least, training to become one with someone is equivalent to being married. Although, I guess it doesn't really tell us a whole lot, apart from the fact that it takes a whole lot of time and dedication. Neji appears to already be on this path when we meet him. Like I said, that was always his goal. So it stands to reason that everything he does, for the most part anyway, is in pursuit of that goal. From that we can make a few assumptions. When you graduate from your academy, you'll be granted a probationary magic license, and you'll be given your first official assignment, be it teaching or fortune telling or what have you. Once you've completed that assignment, you'll get a real license and be recognized as an official mage. From there, I imagine you'll have to do a lot of relief work for the organization you belong to. In Neji's case, Endless Wind. And eventually, when they decide you have enough skill and experience, they'll appoint you a Magister Magi. Makes sense, right? There's just one small problem. Nagi Springfield is a magic school dropout, yet he still somehow became a Magister Magi. He doesn't seem all that skilled either. By his own admission, he only knows 5 or 6 spells by heart. So what gives? Okay, so clearly magic schooling isn't a requirement. Let's take a look at the only 2 examples we have in the series. Nagi Springfield and post-series Neji Springfield. Well, an alternative future version of Neji anyway. It's complicated, don't worry about it. Anyway, what do these 2 guys have in common? Nagi defeated Cosmo and Telekia, ended a massive war, and saved the entire magic world. And Neji not only defeated Cosmo and Telekia again, he saved the magic world and Earth, and essentially created the entire society everyone is now living in. Given that information, maybe Magister Magi isn't an official position you're granted by any organization, but a title of honor, earned by those who achieve great deeds and become heroes in the eyes of the common man. Yeah, I like that. Fits perfectly. Hey, what's that, Asuna? A picture of Konoka? On the day of her Magister Magi exam. Magister Magi exam. Okay, forget everything I've just said. Apparently, there is an exam. Just pass it and you're a Magister. Simple as that. This kinda makes sense. By the end of the Magic World arc, Neji was one of the most powerful, skilled, and intelligent mages alive. But he wasn't considered a Magister Magi because he hadn't taken the test yet. And Eva is just as powerful, and she knows even more about magic than he does. But she's never referred to as a Magister because she never bothered to take the test. She's also a wanted criminal, so, that might impact her eligibility a little bit. But it still doesn't explain how Nagi, who, again, flunked out of magic school, was allowed to take it. And even if they did let him take it, how did he pass? He's an idiot. Okay, so as confusing as this is, there's one panel from Eva that I think brings everything together. A century from now, everyone will call you a Magister Magi. And furthermore, it won't be because of some license that Megalo hands out to noteworthy magicians just for show. It will be as it was long ago, when people first coined the word as they gossip. Magister Magi will carry its true meaning, a splendid sorcerer. This statement says a lot. First, that the test is apparently administered by Megalomacembria. But more importantly, what it means to be a Magister Magi has changed. The qualifications for becoming a Magister Magi now are not necessarily the same as they were 20 years ago, and they may have changed even more by the time Neji gets the title. In 2009, Magister Magi are only required to take a test. But a true Magister Magi is held to a different standard. Maybe that's how Nagi got the title. Even though he was a dropout, maybe in another time, in another place, where the entire world was torn apart by war and nearly brought to the very brink of extinction, a hero appeared and ran headfirst into the fight without any concern for his own safety, managed to overcome impossible odds and save countless lives. And they decided to call him a Magister Magi. Or maybe Akamatsu was just making it up as he went along. But hey, that's just a theory. A Actually, can I say that? Like, legally? MatPat's not about to bust down my door with a whole team of lawyers, right? Okay. That's just an idea about Negima. That may or may not be true. Kinda like a theory. Is that okay? We good? I think we're good. Okay. But that's all I got for you guys today. Let me know if you like these theory videos, and if you want to see more of them. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Don't forget to leave a like before you go, and subscribe and hit the little bell so you know as soon as I upload. And I'll see you all in the next one.